The Toronto Raptors and the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to meet once again in the NBA playoffs. Quick refresher, the Toronto Raptors in the last few seasons have been dominant in the regular season. 59, 51, 56, 49, 48, it's all gravy until the last 2 years when they meet the Cleveland Cavaliers. And what happens? Well, in those playoffs, they have lost 4-2. On top of that, when they meet the Cavaliers last season, what happened? They got swept 4-0. Now you're going to have a guy like OG Anunoby, a rookie from Indiana, the great Indiana University, of course. 6'8", 235, same height. Not nearly, in Tim Hardaway's voice, same skills. Even if OG Anunoby is giving up 13 years of age, it doesn't matter. Youth is not going to surpass LeBron James in these playoffs. Plus, we have seen this in years past. The Toronto Raptors have put out a guy like PJ Tucker on LeBron James. Didn't work out. They put up a guy like DeMarre Carroll, who's supposed to be the LeBron stopper. Didn't work out. The Toronto Raptors have been bad against LeBron James. This is your full preview of LeBron owning this city. And I like Toronto. I'm just going with history. These numbers were prior to their January 11th game in the regular season, 39-9. In the playoffs, 8-2. His points per game in the playoffs, 30. His rebounds per game, 8. Assists, 6. Field goal percentage, 60. 3-point percentage, 42. And by the way, he's still improving. How has he been against Toronto? In Toronto. Not amazing. The record is 3-2. His points per game are up, his rebounds are up, his assists are up, he's feeling it from the crowd, he hears everything that goes on. How about career numbers? Best playoff opponents by point differential, +8 and nearly a hook against Toronto. On top of that, best playoff opponents by offensive rating. The Raptors are in there. This is how good he has been. On top of that, which team is going to win from distance? Here's your full preview. The Cavs and Raptors, really good. 3-point attempts, 5th and 3rd. Makes 3rd and 4th. 3 games they played against each other. Toronto launched 10 more per game and outscored the Cavs by 8. My X factor, and so is Steve Ashburner's, is Fred VanVleet. When Fred is out there, said Pascal Siakam, we feel complete. We've been playing like that the whole season. When one piece is missing, I don't want to say we're not going to be the same, but it's hard to be the same when we played the whole season a certain way. 23 of his 35 games in double figures came in the second half of the season. That is all well and good until history shows me differently. I like the Cleveland Cavaliers to win in a grueling 6 or 7 game series. The Raptors are going to protect their home court until the one that they don't. Now, many have said in past videos that I am a Toronto Raptors hater. I love Toronto. I love the city. I love the discount that the American dollar gets. I shop at Lululemon like crazy out there because of that damn discount. Yeah, that's right. I shop there. But on top of that, I feel like with the Raptors, they're just that one team where, remember the 90s when Michael Jordan ruled the East? And he had to have that one team that you thought was going, oh, maybe this is the year, maybe they can do it. The Toronto Raptors to LeBron James are the New York Knicks to Michael Jordan. Every year we have this competitiveness and the media is going to hype it up that maybe this is the year that this team that cannot get over the hump that is Michael Jordan, the hump that is LeBron James. They're always going to run into and try to get over that hump, but they simply can't. That is history on our side. The Toronto Raptors have a better overall team. The Toronto Raptors are deeper. They have a way better bench. They have who could be but will not be the 6th man of the year in Freddie VanVleet. Incredible, incredible year out of Wichita State. Incredible player out of Wichita State. Incredible year this year. But it just isn't enough. When you have the king on your side, you kind of rule the entire Eastern Conference. Let us know your thoughts. YouTube.com/TYT Sports.